In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 13, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Hawks versus Charlotte Hornets. The Atlanta Hawks pay a visit to the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina on Monday for a Southeast Division and Eastern Conference battle with the Charlotte Hornets. Atlanta defeated the San Antonio Spurs 125-106 on Saturday night behind 24 points from Trae Young. Atlanta has won each of its last 2. Charlotte was defeated by the Denver Nuggets 119-105 on Saturday night, and the Hornets have lost each of their last 7. The Hawks are 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 Monday games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Hornets are 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 home games and 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The under is 4-1 in Hawks' last 5 overall. The under is 6-1 in Hornets' last 7 overall. The under is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings. The Hawks could be shorthanded here with John Collins and Saddiq Bey both day-to-day, while Bogdan Bogdanovic is listed as questionable. The Hornets are again missing Cody Martin, while Kai Jones is listed as doubtful with a left ankle sprain. Atlanta is playing better at both ends of the court compared to Charlotte. The Hawks are 8th in scoring with an average of 116 points per game and 20th in points allowed at 116 points per game. Charlotte is 25th in scoring with an average of 112 points per game, 28th in points allowed at 119 points per game, and has lost each of its last 7. Charlotte has poor accuracy, as the Hornets are next to last in field goal shooting percentage and last in 3-point shooting percentage, while Atlanta is 12th in field goal shooting percentage and 22nd in 3-point shooting percentage. The Hawks have covered the spread in 5 of the last 7 overall and in 6 of the last 9 played on the road. Charlotte has failed to cover the spread in each of its last 6. The Hawks are clearly the team in better form in this matchup, and they made it look easy against the Spurs on Saturday. This is a lot of chalk to lay with the Atlanta Hawks on the road, but they're as healthy as they've been all season, and they're playing their best ball right now. The Charlotte Hornets continue to lose games comfortably, and that includes losing their last 5 games by an average of 10 points. Hard to get behind the Hornets, so the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Charlotte is 25th in the NBA in scoring, and the total has finished under in 6 of Charlotte's last 7. Atlanta has had the total finish under in 4 of its last 5, as well as in each of the last 5 that the Hawks have played on the road against the Hornets. Over the last 11 games played between Charlotte and Atlanta, the total has finished over 8 times. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs versus Cleveland Cavaliers. There's an interconference battle on the hardwood as a pair of teams on opposite sides of the playoff cut line take the floor in search of a victory on the shores of Lake Erie. The San Antonio Spurs are on the road as they make the trip up the eastern seaboard to face the Cleveland Cavaliers Monday night. San Antonio comes in off a 125-106 road loss to Atlanta in their previous game Saturday night, failing to cover the line as a 13-point underdog. Cleveland rallied in the 4th quarter to take down the Bulls 97-89 at home Saturday night, covering the line as a 6-point favorite. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Spurs own a 66-36 edge, including a 112-111 home win in the first meeting this season on December 12, 2022. The Spurs are 6-18 against the spread in their last 24 road games and 3-13 against the spread in their last 16 games overall. The Cavaliers are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The over is 23-9 in Spurs' last 32 overall. The under is 4-1 in Cavaliers' last 5 overall. The Spurs are 9-4 against the spread in the last 13 meetings in Cleveland and 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. The Spurs are still missing Romeo Langford, Trae Jones, and Khem Birch, while Doug McDermott and Charles Bassey are both questionable. The Cavaliers don't have a single player listed on the injury report at the moment, and they are coming into this one as one of the hottest teams in the league. I don't want to back the San Antonio Spurs as much as the next guy, as they're a complete mess and in full tank mode. The Cavs should cruise here. However, this line is massive, and it's the biggest favorite the Cavs have been all season. Lots of points. Just how motivated are the Cavs to lay the wood, especially with the 76ers on deck? I'll take a chance with the Spurs as I see a backdoor cover very likely in this one. So the San Antonio Spurs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. San Antonio heads into this game having seen the over post a 33-23-1 record this season. The Spurs have stayed under the number in 5 of their last 7 games heading into this contest. San Antonio has embraced the running game, which is something unusual for a Greg Popovich-coached team as they enter this contest 6th in the league with 101.2 possessions a night while they are 27th in turnovers with 15.6 per game. Cleveland has seen the under post a 33-26 record in their games on the year and has stayed under the total in 7 of their last 10 games. The Cavaliers lead the league in scoring defense while ranking near the top third of the league in turnovers as they commit 14 per game. Cleveland is the slowest team in the league in terms of tempo as they are 30th with an average of 95.6 possessions per contest. 6 of the last 7 meetings have gone over the number, including the first meeting this season when the teams combined for 223 points to edge over the 221.5 point total. With San Antonio giving up points by the truckload, this one ends up squeaking past the mark as well. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Jazz versus Indiana Pacers. Utah will play the third game of a 4-game road trip on Monday night in Indiana. The Jazz have lost 4 of their last 5 games, losing to the Knicks by 6 points on Saturday. Indiana has dropped 8 of its last 9 contests, including a 127-113 final at Washington its last time out. The Jazz are 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 1-3 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Pacers are 4-11 against the spread in their last 15 games overall. The over is 4-0 in Jazz last 4 overall. The under is 5-2 in Pacers last 7 overall. The Jazz have been well below their best lately and their confidence would have taken a hit after losing to the Knicks on Saturday. The Pacers have been one of the coldest teams in the league for a while now as they've won just 2 of their last 17 games and they haven't been good for bettors as they are only 4-11 against the spread in their last 15 games overall. The Jazz were thwarted by a much better New York Knicks team as they fell 126-120 on the road. Utah was expected to tank entering this season, but they have played well considering they moved on from Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert this offseason. Markkanen is averaging 25 points and 8.6 rebounds per game and is the primary reason Utah is alive for the Western Conference playoffs. Indiana has lost 15 of their last 17 games and has been a nightmare defending the 3. Utah hoists up a ton of them and will have their chance to break open this game. Indiana has failed to cover the spread in 11 of 15 as well. You would accept the Indiana Pacers to win this game at home as they can't afford to let it slip away if they're serious about making something of this season. However, the Pacers continue to underachieve and they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 10 points. I can't lay chalk with the Pacers with confidence, so the Utah Jazz to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Indiana has been going under the total of late, but I expect its offense to get back to mid-season form as Halliburton works his way back into the flow of things. He is not only the team's leading scorer, but he is also the top passer in the NBA. His absence caused sportsbooks to drastically change Indiana's power rating, and its recent stretch has not changed anything yet. Indiana is 8th in pace coming into this matchup with the Jazz. Both clubs were not expected to compete for anything major this season, but the Jazz have a shot at the playoffs and Indiana was alive, and well before their huge skid. I anticipate this being a high-flying game, with both clubs shooting a ton of three-pointers. Utah has been playing high-scoring games due to its terrible defense, cashing the over in 5 of its last 6 games. The Jazz have also gone over in 8 straight road games. Indiana gives up nearly 117 points per game, and combined with their pace and inability to defend the 3, this game will go well past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.